Hey everybody, and welcome back. If you're just getting here, this is Tattoo Collectables, and I'm your host, Airick. This week on the show, it's machines. Nothing but machines today. In the what's in the mail, in the machine heads. People seem to be digging those, so we're gonna keep them rolling on. So without too much more, I'm gonna slide you over to what's in the mail, Airick. Let's see what's in the mail.
What's in the mail?
Slide me in. Okay, this week, he's right. We've got nothing but heavy metal. All right, this first one comes to us from, I don't know where. I probably know, woo! Mr. Domo almost caught me on that one. All right, let's see here. It says Bishop Rotary on the outside. But anybody that knows me knows that I don't fucks with rotaries. And no, this is a Danny Fowler G machine. These Danny Fowler machines are freaking cool. They've got super great guillotines on them, little tube vices. I love the guillotine style tube vice, man. It comes down, it makes a great connection. Whew, this one's a super long stroke for a liner. He also does, now this is an aluminum machine. He also does little inserts in the back. You can probably see it on camera there. See it right down there where you put your clip cord. And it's so that your clip cord's actually hitting something that creates the power. Now he hides his capacitors underneath. I dig that. And this thing, it's aluminum, and it was, let's see if it's got a date on it. It is an 03. So this one was made in this century, which is weird for these. You don't see many of them that were made past 2000, especially not for sale. People still use them. So that is the first foray into what's in the mail today. Now this one looks unmolested. It's got all of its original parts. You can tell that it's been well used because of the spring. The springs always show wear first. They're the uncoated metal, so if anything's gonna rust or corrode or whatever, it's always gonna be the spring first. So yeah, this one looks like it's seen some time in the saddle there. Now that being said, it's super clean. It's still got some of its luster to it. I bet if I took this thing apart and buffed it up, it would look brand new again. So that's the first thing we got in the mail today, and I think that's pretty damn cool. Now, I think I paid 60 bucks for this. Anytime you can get an original Danny Fowler machine for $60, do it, because it is definitely worth it. So, this second one comes to us from our buddy in San Juan Capistrano, California. Oh yeah, these are some, now I'm gonna take them both. I got two of them. Now I bought two of them because, well, for one, because they were selling two of them in one auction. But that is a beautiful looking dog leg. I thought they were Tony Lynx at first, but they are not. They're a man who calls himself Arty Joe. His real name is John Hashey. Now, John Hashey, this is one of his custom machines, and it's fairly well built. It looks similar to a Spaulding build. It's got your plastic on your rear binding post, which you've seen a lot of in Spaulding machines. Now the thing that cracks me up is it looks like he's got wood screws in the front there, just little Phillips head screws. You don't see Phillips heads much in machine screws. It doesn't look like a bad machine. It's super light, but the reason I bought it is because there were two of them. on the same auction. Now that first one, totally unmolested. The second one has been late night sneaky uncled, man. Like somebody came in and took off the front and rear binding post, replaced them with a copper front and rear binding post. It's got a silver, it looks like a Unimax, silver contact point on it. The armature bar looks like an Aaron Kane speed bar. Now it does look like it's got the original coils, but somebody's drilled it, and you could tell that wasn't drilled by the maker, you know. And then sanded off some of this great looking anodized. It was anodized at one point, all purple, but they sanded off some of the anodized stuff, and we'll see how these run. This one, you could tell this one has been messed with. Everything's on it. Everything looks correct. When you pull it down, there is zero. There's barely an air gap in there. That's super nice. It's a super nice machine. Now this Arty Joe fella, he is from Florida, and he owns a CNC machine, which you can absolutely tell that these machines were CNC. They're super clean. I love the frame on this one. We'll see how these run. But these two machines, and it came with all the parts that they took off of this one when it was original. These two machines ran me $150, not each, for both. So $75 each. Named machines for $75. Anytime you can get that, because that is a smoking deal on any machine that runs well. Any machine that runs well, hell, that runs at all, from a named maker, grab them. So we'll see how those run. Those will be in an upcoming, that one's got some rattle to it. Hopefully nothing broke. This one again is from San Juan Capistrano. This guy sells a bunch of tattoo machines, and I buy a ton of them off of him. Let's see which one this is. So, and sometimes he sends little extras, which I think that's what's rolling around in there. It looks like some kind of screw and then a contact point, another Unimax contact point there. Let's see what this is. What do we got here? Ooh, that is a Dwyer Mad Max. Now, this is one of the older Mad Maxes. No, this one has not been late night sneaky uncled, it looks like. This one is put together really well, and it's his square coils. Now, no offense to Dennis, because Dennis he just celebrated a birthday. He's 73 years old now. But for a while, he was making some of the best machines in the world. The nail machine, the Mad Max, just to name a couple. But they were always balls on, beautiful, badass machines. That's when they had the square coils. Then he started getting really cheap Chinese coils, and you can tell they're thinner. The wiring in them usually isn't done very well, and they definitely don't run like a Dennis Dwyer should. Now this one doesn't look like one of those. This one looks like one of the older ones. That is an old Mad Max. Love it. It's got a cut vise, a quick change tube vise on it, with a little shelf underneath it. It looks like that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool design, you know. And then, like, these have been knocked off so many times, but this is definitely a Dennis Dwyer. And it looks like it's been pretty well used. Somebody's dropped it once and cracked off some of the chrome there. Still a great machine though. I did pay a little over 100 on that one. I'd do it again, honestly. That one you're gonna see it again in another upcoming Machine Heads episode. Just gonna go ahead and throw the extra parts here in this extra parts bag. Okay, so now, last but certainly not least, is this one. And this one is from AOK Pawn from Wichita, Kansas. This is a pawn shop that got this in and decided we don't know enough about it, let's put it on eBay. Let's see what we got from them. Oh. This is an older one. And you've seen me get these before. This is yet another Spaulding and Rogers Puma. Now this Puma is a flat side Puma. Super nice. It's got the square coils, and the coils on it look extremely tiny. These have to be like 6-wrap coils. I've never seen one with coils on it this little. It's got a silver contact point, but it is missing the set screw. That is easy enough to fix. Now, I got this one because I got it for 45 bucks. And I thought, man, that is cheap as all get out. And it is pre-lever lock. Didn't have a lever lock on it. Looks like they were just using the wing nut method on this one. Now, once again, these little Spaulding machines, they're awesome. I like them. I don't use them because they normally just don't have the power that I like when tattooing. Now, they're good for little fine line pieces and stuff. But these, like this one in particular, was made back in a time when you just didn't change the needle out a whole bunch. And I know today that sounds terrible, but back then they didn't change them out a ton. Now this one's got the flathead screws on the front and the flathead screws on the side. That's usually indicative, but of an older machine. Now, I've seen some unscrupulous sellers out there try to mimic that, and they will put on, because all you have to do is change the screws, and now you've taken it from a machine worth not much to a machine worth quite a bit. I can tell by the back of this saddle that this is a sandcast. That is a sandcast Puma. So we're probably looking at 1970s or a little below on this. Wonderful machine, and definitely for the price I got it for, they definitely didn't know what they had. I think I got this for like 50, 60 bucks, I think. 70 maybe. It wasn't any more than that though. Again, you'll see this in an upcoming Machine Heads episode. We're gonna pop it on to we're gonna pop it on. Got lost in it there for a minute. Did you see that? Y'all lost me for a minute. That happens a lot with tattoo machines in my hand. If you see one of these little ones out there, just pop on it. These are nice. They're super light. I like to me personally, I like to take them and rebuild them. I take everything off of them. If you like, you can send off to Spaulding and Rogers. They still have all the parts for these. You can make it legit, Spaulding and Rogers setup, or you can, get you some coils, or if you wrap your own coils, make a good set of coils, put it on there. Personally, I usually don't care for their coils. Now the older ones had better coils, the newer ones have good coils. The 80s and 90s models, the coils were, but they're getting a lot better. I know those guys out there work real hard to make these machines real nice. So I got one of the new Sandcast Supremes. Runs like a freaking dream, man. Like, those are super nice. If you want a super nice running machine, check out the new Spaulding Supremes. The Sandcasts, they're just as good as the ones from the 70s. All right, so that is, I'm just sitting here geeking out on all these machines now. There's 5 machines in one day. What do y'all think of that? So, that is all we had. That's all I had for what's in the mail today. Yeah, that's a great what's in the mail. They're all gonna turn into machine head segments. So keep an eye out for them. You'll get to see how those Arty Joes run. I'm real curious about those. I know the other ones should run fine. They're all named machines. So I'm gonna flip it back over to announcer Airick, and we'll see what he's got left for us. See y'all next time. Hey, what do I got left for you? I've got a machine head segment left for you. Check this out. Hey everybody, welcome back to all new machine heads. This week, it's pretty neat. It's someone we know this week. Rich T, I don't know if y'all remember, but on our East Coast tour, we stopped and saw Rich Thomas at Bickney. Now, I stumbled onto a really great deal not too long ago. I bought 12 machines from a guy who said he was switching to rotaries, which, that's fine. A bunch of people are switching to rotaries. I can't see getting rid of all my coil machines just because I do. But this guy did. So, and there were 12 machines total. I got them for around $70 a piece, which I didn't think was bad. I paid about $8 1/4 for a dozen machines. These two were in. Now these two are Rich T machines. This is a liner and this is a shader. And I busted both of them out. I have used both of them. And let me tell you, if you are thinking about popping on a Bickney Rich T machine, don't sleep on it. Get you one. These are excellent. Listen to that. These are excellent machines. They run at a real low voltage. They have a really nice hit on them, and they look really nice. Now, I've used the liner and the shader, and this one's the liner. It's a Jensen-esque J-frame. It's got a pretty long throw for a liner on it, but it lines beautifully. I've used it several times. It's a little weighty, but a good machine sometimes weighs a little bit, you know. I like the sparkly. He's got some. I don't know if that's picking up on the video or not, but he's got some sparkles to it. I like a little sparkles with my machines every now and then. It's got a terrific vise on it. Now this vise, everything I've thrown at it so far, this vise has been like, oh yeah, we'll take that. Put that right in here. Can't speak enough good about the liner. If you're gonna get you a Bickney liner, just go ahead and grab you one. Now, I also got this Rich T shader. Now it's cut back. It's a really nice shader, honestly. Again, it's a little weighty. I'm getting older though, so I mean, heavier machines kind of work on me after a while, especially doing a 7, 8, 9 hour session. A heavier machine will definitely work you a little bit. But listen to that. Doesn't that sound terrific? Now, the only other hit that I've felt on a machine like this, and the only other function that I've seen, is from Workhorse. You know, that's about all you can compare them to. They're super, super nice machines. If you have been considering getting a new machine, check these out. I think you'll really dig them. This one has a really nice, it's got a set screw on the side that's kind of inset. It's got a little copper contact point. Rich makes his own coils. He makes his own everything from what I know. And these, I can't talk enough good about them. Collectability, you're probably talking a 7 or 8 out of 10. Usability, and I don't do this often. Usability, I'm gonna give between a 9 and a 10 out of 10. I've used both of these, and this shader lays beautiful black and gray shading, and you turn it up a little bit and it will pound color in there for you. Again, these are rich tea machines, the liner and the shader. I love them. Rich, if you're out there listening, you made some great machines. So until next time, keep on tattooing out there. This has been Machine. Okay, so that's it for today, and hopefully you all enjoyed what you saw. If you dig this show, please like and subscribe. Till we meet again, I want y'all to do a few things for me. I want y'all to stay safe. I want y'all to be nice to each other, no matter what. And I want you all to keep on collecting. Thanks for watching, and please hit the subscribe button down below and check out these videos. We worked real hard on these too, and I think if you enjoyed this one, you'll enjoy those too.